Hi, y'all. Thanks for joining me. We are going to be doing a craft, and it is being sponsored by glitteringyou.com. So check us out on our website whenever you can. We are going to be doing a technique. It's dry embossing technique, and it's with this powder. And first thing you want to do is you need an embossing buddy. This little wonderful gadget, when you rub it across the paper, you do this before you do your embossing powder, but you're going to rub this across where you're going to do your embossing, and it's going to remove the static from the paper. Now, if you don't have one of these little things, you can use a fabric sheet that you would do with your laundry. So anyway, I'm going to rub this on the top to get rid of the static off the sheet, which helps the embossing powder just stick where we want it to stick. Okay, next thing we're going to do is, this is Versamark. Versamark is what you need to use in order for this technique to work. So we've got a stamp. We're going to get a heart, just in time for Valentine's Day. And I am going to stamp it up in the Versamark. Get nice and juicy. Cover it completely. Once you cover it in the Versamark, it's going to have a clear film. So once you stamp it on, you can kind of see it just a little bit. So I'm going to put that on there. And you'll notice right underneath at the craft store, you can buy these nice mats and this rubber mat, and it will help you do a better job getting even pressure when you do your stamping. So something to consider. Okay, once you've applied even pressure, go ahead and lift that up. And there's just a faint little glisten you can see where the Versamark has left. It's just kind of sticky. All right, so next we're going to pour on the embossing powder. And I'm usually just pretty liberal about it. Got a nice way to make sure I capture all this back. I don't want to waste any of it. And so once I just kind of liberally cover that, I like to use just a piece of paper folded to get that back in there. And that's easier to get it back into the bottle. And then just kind of thump it a little bit to get the excess. And that embossing buddy helps it not have all these little extra flakes that are not supposed to be there. So it helped it get just where it needed to be. So once we've done that, now, and I'll put this up later, just pour that back in my jar. It goes in nice and easy. And next step is we need to use our heat gun. So you do need a heat gun. They are at the craft stores. It is an embossing heat tool. So I'm going to turn this on, and it does get really hot, so don't put your hands down there. And sometimes if you touch your project where it's been, it can burn you. So just hold it. Now, I'll try to get this close. As you are drying it, sometimes it will change colors, sometimes get a little bit darker, which helps you know when the dry embossing is actually dry. It just gives this really rich red color from where it was. It's really, really nice. So you just continue kind of dry over it until it kind of changes that darker color for this particular red. That's what it's doing. So, okay. Once you finish that, we have, it's kind of a little bit shiny. It has a nice shine to it. We've done a card. These are one of the cards we've done from that embossing technique. There are endless possibilities, and I will have more videos kind of teaching you different types of embossing. This is red. There's all different colors, so it's a very neat technique that you can add to making cards, and a different new thing to add to the crafts that you like to do, something new that you can learn. So please subscribe, to my videos and visit us on our website, and we'll keep getting good information out there to you. Thank you so much for watching.
Peace.